out, I went to, in order to make these videos, I do Shift Command 5. And when I do that, it pulls up the ability to record my entire screen. So welcome back. I want to show you one last thing. When our students are using Google Docs, which by the way will not be going away as a result of using Canvas next year. Canvas works with all of the G Suite's applications. From what I have heard, Google Docs is here to stay. It is a tool for you to continue to use with your students. So some of you may be thinking, why would I invest in using some of these tools when it might go away? I don't believe this tool goes away. It's a free application. So when we think about what students are creating, sometimes we think, oh, I don't want them to copy and paste something from the internet. Because look how easy it is to do American Dream essay. And sure, Bartleby.com, NerdyMates. What is the American Dream? ChiefEssays.net. Let's see if it's blocked. Oh my goodness, I don't want to pay for it. But what if they even just type in My American Dream? And it's something as simple as, that's a book. Type in a blog post. Oh my gosh, American Dream reconsidered. So here they could really just copy and paste that off the internet. I just two-finger tapped it, and they could do that. Oh my gosh, that's not going to help me know what my kid knows. Wouldn't I rather they do this? If I see that as a teacher, I'm going to go, stop, Jesse Hathoot. I want you to tell me what the American Dream means to you, right? So then we tell the student, before you even begin, I see that that's not your language. In fact, I could Google that right now and find the website that you found that from. So I might leave something like a comment. I might insert a comment here, and I might say, really? I found this from website, not XXX website, but I found this from this website. Try again. See me to show me what you know. Now I'm calling this kid in, right? And I say, okay, we are not done here because I want to know what you know. So Jesse, sit next to me right now. I'm going to ask you to talk it out with me, and I'm going to turn on this voice typing. I went to Tools. I go to Voice Typing. Okay, Jesse, tell me what the American Dream means to you. Well, I don't really know because, I mean, I think the American Dream is like a white picket fence and having like 2 dogs and 2.5 cats and, oh wait, I mean 2.5 kids and a dog and a cat, right? But then we see on like the music videos that really the American Dream is having all these like YouTube followers and Insta followers and blah, blah, blah. Student continues. So I stop recording and I say, okay, Jesse. So I'm seeing that you have these conversations about like maybe it has to do with status, or maybe it has to do with social media presence, or maybe it has to do with image, or maybe it has to do with stability or a family. Let's think about what some of the text said. Jesse, right now, I want you to connect that to some of the text that you've read, right? But like what, miss? Okay, well, I want you to think about what did Langston Hughes say in I Too Sing America? Well, he was talking back to Walt Whitman, and Walt Whitman's like, America's all these workers, and it runs the gamut of all these people who are in different industries and work in agriculture, and it's about like joy and struggle. And I'm like, okay, so Jesse, how does that fit with Langston Hughes? Is that Langston Hughes experience? Nah, man, because Langston Hughes gets sent to the other room and they don't even see him, and he wants to scream at one point. Okay, so Jesse, which is more like your experience? Miss, I don't like this. I don't like that I can see what's being written right now. Do you see how when we do this, you can come back to it? So that may have been like a 5 to 10 minute conversation with that kid, right? So we leave the document because all changes are saved in the drive. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna come back to it. There's our website that he copied, and I'm gonna go back to my docs, and maybe he shares it with me. So he goes back to his American Dream demo. He shares it with me. And I can see, look right up here, I can see when it was last edited. In fact, I can click on that and I can see that, yes, I made all of these edits, right? But what if this is something I'm working on over the course of multiple days? So this conversation happens on September 6th, but now when I see him again on September 10th, on Monday, I'm like, okay, Jesse, let's go back to our conversation that you captured. I want you now to write a new paragraph, just a paragraph. Start for me. So now we're moving the kid away from copy and paste a product,
right,
to thinking about their process, and this is not acceptable as an essay, but it does help the kid to go back
and recompose, yeah.
Yeah. So now we're like pulling out big ideas. I could give him a comment. So I'm gonna get out of here. I could give him a comment like, oh my gosh, Jesse, let's go through, and I could go insert comment, and I could say, oh, not there, right here. They don't even see him, and he wants to scream at one point. Okay, I could go insert comment. I would be like, Deep, what is at the root of his rage? Speak to that. How does it connect to your own understanding, right? Or I could be like, oh, look at this. So there's something about when he says followers, I could be like, dude, that's cool. You're getting there. Talk about status and influence, right? What does that mean in terms of the American dream, right?
Now, can this be spoken? Your comments?
Let's see. If I click add a comment, I don't know, but we're gonna then I go to tools. Thank you. And I do voice typing. No, maybe. I click here, and I click to speak. Jesse, this is such a cool idea. No, it didn't do it in the comments. Although I'm pretty sure in Canvas, through the speed grader, you are able to speak your comments. So we're going to need some more support around that. But what I do want to show you is these little comment boxes over here, the kid can see them. And when they've done what you've asked them to do, they can click resolve, or they could even respond to that comment. They have the ability to reply. And he could say, check out my first paragraph now, right? And he could reply, and then I would be like, yeah, that issue is resolved. Good job. And if I want to see what comments, because we were talking about this in a collaborative team yesterday, if I want to see what comments existed in the past, here I can click on that and open comment history, and all of the comments that have existed at any point are available. So so think about how powerful that is in an IEP, where I'm showing a parent like how a kid has like gone through this process and how my feedback has helped the kid to learn.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So I need to play around.
Yes, we all do.